entrants in the Red X Round Australia Trial 1954 arrive at the scrutineering point to have their cars carefully checked by the official scrutineers of the Australian Sporting Car Club, controlling the event. The trial is 9,600 miles in length and will take 17 days. The public is admitted, and there's a cheer for last year's winner, Ken Tubman, who is again driving a Peugeot. He's already one of the favorites. About 250 cars are expected to start.
This is Peter Whitchurch of the Cine Sound Film Unit reporting to you on the last leg of the world's longest and toughest reliability trial. We're heading south from Darwin, south through the lonely heart of Australia. Tennant's Creek and drivers, Dr. Bewley Centre and Jack Jeffries. And Jack Davey looking tired. He's lost points and weight, but still insists on driving all the way himself. South to Alice now. The highway's perfect. On both sides are the Devil's Marbles, giant boulders that would be a tourist attraction to rival Stonehenge if you didn't have to drive 3,000 miles to see them. That's me in the centre of the Cine Sound crew, having what Sunday afternoon drivers would call a picnic. And that's not a town like Alice, it is Alice, almost in the centre of Australia. Here the bitumen defence road ends. Ahead of us is 638 miles of dust. Hitting out for Kingunya across a stretch of road that's never seen a steamroller or a water cart. Drivers must average more than 40 miles an hour for 15 hours. Kingunya's a one-horse town, especially when you see it after a non-stop drive from Alice. No one was sorry to shake the dust, and I mean dust, from their feet. Casualties are mounting, broken axles, flat tires, and even damage to cars which have struck bounding kangaroos. Past Lake Hart, the only stretch of water we've seen since Darwin. Well-known driver Frank Kleinig had to change both tires here. His car hit a 3-foot drop at high speed, and tires just don't stand that sort of treatment. That flare was one we lit ourselves to take night shots. This enforced stop is a security check because we're entering the Woomera rocket range area. And then the cars are off again into the stifling dust that rises in great...
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite in pioneer in travels around Australia in electric cars, Sylvia Wilson. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello, Redo.
Nice meeting you again.
Yes.
And you've met Linda as well.
Yes.
Great to have you here,
See
ladies.
another girl going around Australia.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would like to say,
She's my guru.
inspiration to so many.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
easy.
Sylvia, if there was, and for those of you who don't know, Sylvia has traveled around Australia. Was it last year?
Last year,
Tell
about
us more.
4 months ago. Yes, it was May, June last year. April, May, June last year.
Linda Hart performs a vitally important job. She's a petroleum engineer for Texaco. She helps to evaluate oil and natural gas reservoirs. This morning, Linda's visiting a drill site. Oil and gas are two of America's principal sources of energy. Energy we need to move our cars and machines, to light and heat our homes and run our factories. But the supply of energy is not keeping up with the demand. That's why Linda and all of us at Texaco are doing all we can to get the most out of what we have. And why we're looking for new reserves. It's just one of the ways we're working to help supply America's energy needs. At Texaco, we're working to keep your trust.